Hey guys, Anthony. Man, I'm out here with my favorite lake, Lake X. We'll call it Lake X. Spanaway Lake. Lake X. Whatever. Spanaway Lake. I'm here to show you guys a couple things about drop shotting. So, it's a must-use technique. If you don't have this one in your arsenal, start here. Number one, start here. This time, I'm only going to actually use 8 minutes. So, stay with me. Right back. Hey guys, Anthony, ADE Fishing, your channel for up-and-coming co-anglers and new tournament bass anglers. Just going to show you some techniques today, man. The techniques that you have to have. Drop shotting. If you don't have drop shotting in your arsenal, go get some. All you need is an open face reel. Doesn't have to be a big money reel. I'm using my McCain. This is my drop shot special. You know, they've actually got a technique specific rod. It's probably about 6'8", but it's a good rod, man. I dig it. Works for me. So, drop shotting. Drop shotting is nothing more than basically, it is a weight at the bottom of the line with your bait tied up the line with an open hook. You basically dangle it down in front of their face, dance it around a little bit, fish do the rest. This is probably the most effective technique in all kinds of water conditions, be it warm water, cold water, winter, summer, fall, it doesn't matter what season it is. So this is one that you got to put on. If you don't have this one tied on, you need to get it for sure. It's a finesse technique that'll allow you to, either fish vertically or fish horizontally. And that's what's so incredible about it. You can actually be looking at your front sonar and you can see the fish, drop it down to the fish, bounce it a couple times, present your bait. They either take it or they don't, but most of the times you can bring in, we call it fishing, video game fishing. So you can just drop it down, pull them up, drop it down, pull them up. Great Lakes, those guys do that a lot, but there are a lot more fish, a lot more smallmouthing in the Great Lakes than here in the Northwest. So you have options. You can do that. You can do horizontal. You can present it in a horizontal technique where you're casting it out and bringing it back to you. You can drag it. You can hop it. You can swim it. You can do all kinds of things with it. You can have a short leader so that the lure is like 4 inches off the bottom of the lake, or you can have a long leader, 18 inches. I mean, I've seen guys go as far as 24 inches, and if they want to try and catch suspending fish. So this is definitely something that you have to do. We're going to get out on the lake, and I'm going to show you a little bit more about how to tie it and how to fish it. Yeah, so basically, when you guys are tying on a drop shot, you basically want to make sure you find some good line. Make sure you have good line. Check your line for nicks, dings, scrapes, or issues. For me, I just tie my hook on with a Palomar. You can get some of those other things out there. VMC makes a swing shot which has a swivel, and your hook is always presented correctly and it's always swiveling so it doesn't create any issues. So basically you're tying a basic Palomar and you're going to run it through. I always go through the open end of the hook first and then back through a second time. Forgive me guys, I'm blind as a bat, but here we go. And basically you kind of give yourself as much leader as you think you'll need. I don't mind giving myself extra so that I can make the adjustment with my weight at the time. So here we are, Shazam. We're ready to tie our Palomar over, under, through, give a little bit of slobber for love, and then make sure she's tied on correctly. Tied on. And once you've done that, you take a look at the hook and you make sure the hook is pointed in the right direction. Oh my God, the hook is pointed the wrong direction. So what do? Basically, take your tag in and run it through the eye of your hook and pull it down, and then Shazam, it's pointed the right direction. Pointed the right direction. Now, simply put, you grab your drop shot weight, which is nothing more. You can get the cylindrical pencil style weights. You can use, this is a dumbbell style bait, so it's not You know, it's just round. It's nothing crazy. It's not going to go through weeds any extra special. Matter of fact, I probably wouldn't use this if I'm going to be near reeds, but weeds. You just run it through, and you figure out how far you want your bait off the bottom. And once you figure that out, say you want to fish close to the bottom, and then put your weight close to the hook so that when it's sitting there, it's on the bottom and it's right there in front of a bass's face that is low to the floor, you know, that wants to be at the bottom of the lake. Then you simply pull it tight in the keeper, and voila, you are ready to go. You can put your bait on now. Now for me, I usually nose hook because I'm fishing for suspended fish. So, you know, you grab your bait, whatever your bait is that you choose, and you chin hook it. I like to chin hook, and when I say chin hook, I mean the hook goes through the bottom of the bait, out, and right to the tip of the nose, so that when a fish bites it, they literally hook themselves, because they always take it head first. So that's what I do to make sure that I get it right. And then, you know, your weight is down here, your bait is up there. But you can also, you know, if you wanted to, say you want to fish this in grass, you know, you can Texpose this darn thing. It's almost like Texas rigging a bait, where you're going into the bait, right into the nose, turning it out, bringing it around, bringing the head up to the knot, spinning the hook around, and basically tucking it into the bottom of the bait so that it is Texposed, where you're looking at it, you can look at, you know, exactly how it's going to fish. You can see it's there, you're ready to go, shazam. That is weedless, so that will go through weeds a little bit better than if you nose hook it. This is good for grass. If you want to toss this out to the grass, bada boom, bada bing, you're ready to go. All right, guys, so if you guys are ever in a tournament situation and you need to figure out how to catch fish and you need an easy way to get there, this is the easiest way. If you have kids, if you want to bring your kids out and go fishing, tie on a drop shot for them. A drop shot is probably the coolest thing ever for kids because it hits the bottom. Besides a bobber, you know, bobbers are cute because they bounce up and down and it makes fishing visual. If you get an older child or somebody who's interested in the game, who is new, your spouse, whatever it is, and you want to set them up with a rig that catches large ones, small ones, fat ones, skinny ones, this is the rig. And you can put anything on that darn thing. I put a worm on this one just for demonstration, but they have drop shot minnows. They have bigger, I mean, hell, if you're fishing for largemouth, you can use larger baits if that's what you want to do. So, if you have any questions, man, feel free to drop them. Drop a comment if you need an answer to it. If you just want to get out there and do your thing, try it. I dare you. Try it. If you get in a smallmouth water, for surely try it. If you're going to be largemouth water, you can probably pitch some other things at them that they might bite. But if you're ever in a pinch and you just need a bite, you need 1 or 2 fish just to fill your 5, you know, drop one of those things on them and see what you come up with. All right? All right, fellas, I want to keep it real short this week. Hope that was less than 5 minutes. I doubt it. But, you know what? I'm going to see you in two weeks with another video. So if you like what I'm putting down, hit the like button. You know the rest of it. Hit the subscribe button. Other than that, man, I love you. Get out there and go fishing. All right? Peace out.